Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your extended asana class. A bit more dynamic, postures are more advanced, so take it easy, please. Don't do too much too soon. I'm going to give always an easy variation and then the full posture next. At any time, ease off. We can work through uncomfort, we don't work through pain. And just bring it one step back, ease it off, give it a shake, and then come back to the posture. We're still in the posture. Otherwise, following our vinyasa. You can also skip the vinyasas in between certain type of postures. That will give you the cues. Keep hydrated during your class. Small sips of water, keeping our body nice and relaxed without stress. We're going to start lying down on our mats. And we're going to do a few postures just to stretch, warming up, checking if everything is okay. Before then, we go to our sun salutations and to our standing postures. Just lie down on your mat, palms facing up so you open your chest. And focusing on the breath, reminding ourselves that yoga is all about the breath. It's not all about calming the mind. It's all about being in a difficult situation, like a difficult posture, and we still can keep that equanimity, that balance, that slow breath, that calm. Through the nose. Inhale and count to 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, find your heartbeat. So I expect you to be a little bit more advanced on your yoga practice. Heartbeat, count your beat and exhales, starting at least with 6, and then taking it up to 8, maybe 10, up in even numbers. And then let go of your breath. Let go of the count. Inhale through the nose. Inside of the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bring our body into a half. Take the left foot to the corner of right foot, and then grab your right wrist. And again, feel the contraction on the left side of the body while you're stretching the right side of the body. And then slowly reaching up, interlace the hands, point the toes, right up, maybe small back bend here, so really arching the back. One more. Those transverse abdominis, so those muscles around on the side of the abdominal area. Stretch. To the back. Really breathe for the full lungs here. Exhale down, arms overhead, touch with the back of the hands on the mat. Exhale down on your next inhale, chin to the chest, lift the head, look at your big toes. Exhale down, left hand to the top of the left thigh, right hand up. Bring that right leg up, flex the foot, and see if you can grab the foot with your index finger. You can also grab the leg on back of that calf. If you're grabbing the big toe, you're pulling the toe over your head, not down. And making sure that you're using more the muscles of the leg itself than using our hands. And again, if it feels good, you can lift your head and bring that forehead closer and closer to that chin, pointing the toes on the left foot, staying strong. Foot on the outside with the left hand or the big toe. Extend your right arm and then pointing the elbow down towards the floor, coming into a twist. Your elbow can stay down on the floor, or you can bring the foot right down to the mat, to the floor. And that right shoulder pressing down. And press that left heel away, so both legs are strong here. So rotate your head to the right. Nice deep inhales and exhales. All those internal organs there. And left hand can just be extended. Light contraction on your right glute. So you're opening that hip. Again, pressing with both heels away. Slowly relax. Bring that knee up, forehead to the knee on your next exhale. Send it forwards and move it out. Bring the right leg up, flex that foot, and grab your big toe with your index finger alone. Your right hand to the top of the right thigh, point those right toes, and then just taking that toe over your head. If it feels good, you're going to lift forehead towards that chin. Exhale, we're going to come to a twist. Grab the outside of the foot with the right hand or the big toe, and then slowly take it to the side. Left elbow on the floor, and then rotate the head to the left. Pressing both heels away. The other one is perfectly normal. Just have that in. Just give a bit more attention to that tight side. Am I leaning more to one side than the other? Then the other. And therefore my tissues are a bit more tight on one side than the other. On the next inhale, bring the leg up, take it to the outside, elbow to the floor, and squeeze lightly that left glute. Both heels active, so toes up. And then slowly bring it up, bring the knee to the nose. On your exhale, send it forwards and wash it out. Both knees in, stay with the head up. On your exhale, send it forwards. Same one, or both legs up, inhale. Exhale down. So the washing helps to keep that intra-abdominal pressure. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale down. Flex the left knee, bring the foot down, bring the right knee to the chest. Give it a nice squeeze. Flex the right ankle and then bring that ankle to that left knee. So find a kind of a figure of four. Come to the tip of the toes or left foot off the floor. And you're trying to bring that left knee to touch on your chest. At the same time, you're pressing lightly with your right ankle on that left knee to help you with that external rotation on the right hip. You can lift your head, grab on the back of the thigh, grab on the foot, grab on the foot, or using more your core. And then slowly relax. And then come to a twist. Extend your right hand. Look to your right hand here. Side of the rib cage. Bring those knees up. Down. Bring the left knee towards the chest. Flex the left foot, left ankle to the right knee. Lift the right foot off the floor. Pressing again lightly with that left ankle on the right knee. Lift the head if it feels good. Grab on the back of the thigh, shin, foot, or just the hands through. And then slowly relax, cross the legs, take it to the left palm, and then you can close your eyes. Breathing towards the left side of the rib cage. A bit more on my left side because I have a small on my chest. So then with time we can change. can help the body change. On your next inhale, bring the knees up, forehead to the knees. On your exhale, send it forwards and push it up. Keep the head up. Inhale in. As slowly as you can, exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it here. On your next inhale, see if you can lift into Navasana again. Bring the shins parallel to the floor or press the big toes, press the knees together and extend those legs, chest up. Navasana. One more, chest up. See if you can bring those knees closer and closer to that chest. On your exhale, slowly bring the feet down, bring the toes back, reaching forwards. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Making an adjustment that feels good here. Bring the elbows towards the floor. Reaching forwards with your inhales and your exhales. Find that energy, pressing with the knees down. Find that energy on your thighs and then contraction on the pelvic floor. And then maybe the body will allow you that half an inch down. Inhale, reaching forwards. Exhale down. And then find stillness in your posture. Making sure our shoulders are relaxed. Slowly coming up with a straight spine. Stay here. Second variation, Harsita Namaskar. Third variation, follow me. Arms up, arms straight, chest up. Maybe the heels off the floor, so bring those toes right back. Then press with the thumb index finger on the floor. Press with the heels, reaching up. See if you can touch with the toes on the mat. Keeping the belly in, squeeze. On your exhale, down. Bring the feet together into Baddha Konasana. Reaching forwards with the chest. If you are more advanced, you can press lightly with your elbows down, but I would prefer you to not to do so and bring those elbows towards the floor and press the heels together. The toes might want to separate, just keep pressing them with the hands. And you're bringing closer and closer those feet to your chest. Stay with a flat back, stay looking forwards. Inhale, bring it up. Extend the right leg, thigh, reaching forwards until your heel is on the perineum muscle. Press the foot and the thigh together, bring the right toes back. Inhale, reaching forwards. On your exhale, elbows down, chin to the knee. And imagine that you are trying to reach with the crown of the head towards the big toe, and the big toe is trying to touch on the crown of your head. Like pinching on the foot and bring the shin to the shin. Going into a twist, the left hand to the outside of the right foot, take the right hand back, and look over that right shoulder. On your exhale, relax. Extend the left leg, bring the right foot in. Right heel on the perineum muscle, bring the left toes back. Inhale here. On your exhale, the belly on your thigh, the elbows on the floor, and the forehead to the shin. So you should always be active in your posture, even if this is very, very easy for you, just that contraction on your Mula Bandha, your the next inhale, looking forward, Stambhasana, point those toes, bring the leg up. Again, pinching with just with the index finger and the thumb, so we don't use a lot of strength. You're almost not needing anything here. You really bring in that thigh and the belly together here, and again, the forehead to the shin. On the next exhale, grab the outside of the left foot with your right hand back, twist. Roll that so that we're not bringing the shoulder too up. Bring it down. Always pointing the elbows down towards the floor. And on your next exhale, bring the feet together again in Baddha Konasana. And see if you find a bit more space. Grab the hands, inhale forwards, on your exhale down. And slowly up. Bring the feet together. Press with the hands and lift into Vajravirasana. So knees off the floor. If necessary, you can bring them down. And then the hands to the heart center. Let's go through our chakras. Namaskar to your Anahata. Namaskar to your Vishuddhi. Namaskar to your Anga. Namaskar to your Sahasrara. Anjali Mudra. Down bliss. Intelligence. Expression. Emotions. Take the hands forwards and we're going to slowly bring it up halfway. Stay on the tip of the toes or else bring the heels down. Find that pelvic floor, press with a big toe. Hold. On your exhale, slowly bring the hands to the floor for a forward fold. You can bring the heels down if you like. Bring the heels down, inhale, looking forwards, flat back, bend those elbows. And you can keep the knees together, the feet together, or like in our tradition, hip width apart. So if they are hip width apart, you're working more with the muscles. If they are together, you can lean on each other. You'll activate some of the muscles. We are going to bring ourselves into a twist. So take the left hand forwards, the right hand back. And then you're working on having those knees leveled. And then slowly bring the arms up. Now you're going to take the right hand forwards, the left arm up. And don't open that hip. You are been traveling with the left knee forwards at the same time that your right hand is going forward. So your knees are in line. Slowly relax. Forward fold. Looking forward, flat back, bend those knees. The arms up. And then bring the hands into Namaskar. Take the left elbow to the knee. And then press them together and look up. If you are more advanced in your practice, bring the armpit to the knee. And then bring the hand to the floor. On an exhale, hands to the heart center. Whew. And then arms up if you like. Take it to the other side. Left, right elbow to the knee. Or again, the right the right armpit to that knee and the hand down. Check your knees and then extend. And slowly come to the center, extend the legs, forward fold. Bring the hands underneath your feet, right to the crease. So that big toe pressing on the crease of the wrist. And then you're going to point those elbows down, those shoulders down your back, and the head towards the knees. And you inhale, flat back. And you exhale, relax. Bend those knees. And slowly coming up. Arms up, squeeze the glutes. Small forwards with the hips. And you exhale back. Give it a shake, have a little bit of water. Ooh, very nice. Let's find our Samastiti. And then let's do 3 rounds of Aruna Sudha Namaskar. The big red sun. Now it's gorgeous outside, so really let's imagine that we have all that sun coming right at us for all that benefit that the sun brings us. Come to the front of the mat. Feet hip width apart. On your inhale, bring the toes up. On your exhale, bring them down. Pressing with the ball of the foot and the big toe. Inhale, lift the heels off the floor. Activation of the glutes, pelvic floor, and around from TFL, those muscles right to the top of the hip. Bring the belly in towards the middle and underneath your ribs. So really lifting that diaphragm here. Roll those shoulders back and down. Palms are facing forward, so you open that chest. And a lot of space to your neck. The chin is slightly tucked in. So really nice and straight spine. Don't overextend, just reaching up. Contract here, inhale. On your exhale, relax. Big circle with your arms. Looking up at your thumbs, squeezing the glutes, hips forward, press with the big toes. On your exhale, forward fold. Hands flat on the floor, press with the heels of the hands, head towards the knees. Inhale, looking forwards, hands stay on the floor. Send yourself back into plank and lower down. Inhale, reaching up, squeezing the glutes. Your toes are tucked into Kukilasana, Kuka posture. On your exhale, press with the thumb and index finger, press with the heels of the hands. Take those hips back and up, and the chest towards the floor. Midwasana mountain posture. Those heels on the floor,
The heels touch the floor, then raise those toes. 6 Mukha Bhastrika like a sneeze. Let's clear up those. Exhale. Look to the front of the mat, stepping with the right foot. Shift forwards, flex the foot, foot in between your hands, and then left meet to right. Inhale, flat back, hands on the floor. Exhale down. Inhale, coming out. Squeeze the glutes if you're going to go for the back bend. Exhale the arms to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, looking forwards. On your exhale, send yourself back into plank and lower down. Inhale up. Exhale. 6 Mukha Bhastrika. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg this time, step it to the front of the mat, shift forwards, flex that foot, foot hovering off the floor, and then step it down, bring the right foot to meet the left, inhale, flat back, exhale, relax down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, arms to the side. Third one, inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, exhale, send yourself back into plank and lower down. Inhale, up, squeezing the glutes, exhale, Menasana, inhale, Mukha Bhastrika. Come to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, exhale down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, arms to the side. One step back. Starting our standing sequence. On your inhale, bring the right hand forwards. Come to the tip of the toes of the right foot. You're going to start squeezing the left glute and pressing with the left foot right down, that big toe down on the mat. Bring the left hand up and then lift that right leg until you grab your big toe with your index finger alone. So if you grab only with the index finger, you have to use more your legs, the strength on your legs. If you grab with the middle and index finger, you have a lot of strength. You can pull a lot. Checking if you don't need that strength. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders, that right shoulder down. And then slowly down. You're going to bring your foot into tree posture. So the one, bringing that heel right up to the top of the thigh. And then bring both hands up. Chest up, lifting the chest. Chin tucked in. If you're wobbling a little bit, pressing with that big toe down again. Strength, seeing what is happening around in my hips. And then lifting that chest. To the side, take the right hand to the side, slightly move forwards. And then you're going to extend that leg, flex that foot, and see if you can grab that foot, that big toe again. Stay looking forwards, focus on that left glute. Otherwise, you can turn the head towards your left palm. On your exhale, bend that knee. Point the toes this time. Variation of Vrksasana, or the traditional one actually. Bring the foot to the crease. And you're going to slow, a small squat here. Just a little bit bending that knee. And reaching up with the arms. Hands together in Anjali Mudra. Keeping those right toes tucked. When you're pointing. If you need a break at any time, please do. Otherwise, take the left hand forwards, grab that ankle on the inside or the outside, and then reach it so into your dancer's posture. There's a small contraction on the right glute. And slowly bring it down. Give it a shake. Find a Samastiti, closing your eyes. On your next inhale, the right arm up. Bring the left hand forwards. Come to the tip of the toes of the left foot. And then see if you can bring that big toe to grab with the index finger. Chest up. Hatha Charyasana, the chariot here. That right leg is straight. Tree posture, bring the foot to the top of the thigh. Take the left hand up, hands together in Anjali Mudra. So I didn't say before, but you can challenge yourself if you are comfortable in this posture. You can look up. You can take the head back to look at your thumbs and even work towards your back bend. So allow the hips to go forwards and then just looking up to the ceiling. And then slowly take the hand to the side, the right hand to the side. And take the left leg, extending it, grabbing it with the big toe. Pointing that left shoulder down, that left elbow down towards that knee to relax that shoulder. And if it feels good, you're going to look to your right hand. And slowly point those toes on the left foot, bring it to the crease, squatting slightly down, hands up in Namaskar, in Anjali Mudra. And then take the right hand forwards, take the left ankle back, grab that ankle, and come to your dancer's posture. Slight squeeze to that left glute. And then slowly bring it down. Give it a shake and then find your Samastiti. Come to the front of the mat, inhale the Anta. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, send yourself back. Inhale, up. Exhale, Mirvasana. 6 Mukha Bhastrika, inhale. Exhale. Come to the front of the mat. Exhale. One step back, staying here, or have a little bit of water. We're going to find a bit more space to our hips. So bring the right knee right up to the chest. And the tendency is to start rounding here. So really press that foot down and keep that chest up. Flexing the right foot as well. And you're going to squat down. You're going to bring the right ankle to the left knee. Keeping the right foot flexed. Pressing lightly with the ankle on that knee to help with that rotation. And I want you to start imagining where you're going next. Your right armpit is going to go to that knee. And you're going to grab, so I'm grabbing my foot with my left hand. I'm bringing my right hand forwards, and I'm wrapping it around, and I'm binding, and then reaching up. So you're just sending that knee back. I'm pointing my toes on the right foot. And then allow yourself to enjoy your rest in between the sequences or between postures. They are actually the most important bit of your practice. On your inhale, bring the left knee to the chest. Flex that left ankle. And slightly that right knee, bring that left ankle to the right knee. Pressing it slightly down. So again, for that rotation here. And you can shift forwards. So if you want a little bit more, chest up. Really send that chest forwards. You're going to grab your left foot with your right hand. Shift forwards with your left. And then bring it up. Wrap it around. And then take your right hand to bind with your left. And then press that foot down, that right foot, and reaching up with the crown of the head. Point the left toes. And then slowly release. Inhale, looking forwards. Exhale, send yourself back. Inhale up. Exhale, mountain posture. 6 Mukha Vistrika, exhale. Come to the front of the mat. Inhale, looking forwards. Exhale down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, arms to the side. One step back, staying here with your eyes closed. We're going to have a little bit of water. On your next inhale, take the right knee to the chest. And then take the foot back in a wide stance, or warrior two stance. Bend that left knee, pressing with the outside edge of the foot. So your teachers might tell you that your foot has to be exactly at 3 o'clock. It doesn't. It can be at 2, it can be at 1. You want to press with that heel in the outside edge. So it can be shifted in a little bit. So you want to then bring those hips down. And you're going to stay here, reaching up with your arm. Or you're going to bring your left hand, the heel of the hand, not the fingers, the heel of the hand down to the floor. And then again, shift those hips down. And then take your right arm forwards. You're squeezing lightly with your right glute and locking that right shoulder down. Staying here for a few more breaths, or you're going to go for your bind, reaching with your arms forwards, your left arm underneath. So really bring that shoulder down, shoulder underneath your knee.
And then bring that left arm up and grab your right wrist, looking up. Still sinking those hips down, pressing with outside edge of the right foot. On your next exhale, the left hand to the floor, right hand up, and then slowly shift back. Trikonasana. I still want you to press with that left big toe down and still squeezing lightly that right glute. Bring the ribs in slightly. And you're almost pressing with the left hand on the floor, almost if you want to lift that left foot off the floor. Staying here, or you're going to shift even more down. I want you to lean on that thigh and then take your left arm down, through, and grab your right hand and bind here. Have a small bend to your left knee, so don't hyperextend that knee or else you might damage your meniscus and your tissues around your knee. And that means a few months without doing any yoga, and a lot of pain. So pressing with that big toe down. And then slowly bring the left hand to the floor, bend that left knee. Shift forwards if you slip like I did. And then coming up to Warrior Two. Squeeze that left glute, the right glute. And then just shift the feet, turn to the other side. Now you're pressing with that left heel on the floor. Again, doesn't matter if the foot is perfectly 3 o'clock, can be pointing slightly forwards. Bend that knee. Bring the right elbow to the knee or the right heel of the hand right to the floor. Sink down those hips. Shift the arm up or forwards. Looking up at your hand. Don't go immediately to your bind because we're working on different levels here. Now you're pressing with your hand down and shifting those hips down. When you go for your bind, you are tendency to bring those hips up a little bit. So focus on those hips, slight engagement to that left glute, and that rotation on the chest. Staying here, or extend your arms to the side. Bring that right shoulder right down, and then see if you can grab your left wrist. Look up to the ceiling. On your exhale, the right hand to the floor. Shift those hips back. Again, don't hyperextend that right knee. Keep pressing with that right big toe down. And then bring your left arm up. Still engaging that left glute. Staying here, or bring the slowly relax. Bend that right. We'll come to your Warrior Two. Pressing with that heel down, sinking down a bit more. Behind your back, just to open that chest. And then slowly hinging from the hips. Head hovering on the floor, those arms close to touch on the floor.
And then slowly looking forwards, bend slightly those knees, reaching up. Arms to the side. Now bring the hands to the hips. Step into the front of the mat. Finding your somewhere steeply here. So normally in the sequence if we were in a class, I would tell you actually to come from here to here. So lifting that leg and then bring it down and go to the bed of paradise. But because I don't have in front of me and I can't now give you the cues, we're going to go and do bird of paradise from here. So front of the mat. Come to a forward fold. And then bend that knee, that right knee, and take it slightly just to the side. Bring that right shoulder underneath your right knee. Bend slightly that left knee if necessary. And then bind your hands. So for me, I'm grabbing my left wrist. And then right foot off the floor. Press with that left foot to the left. And then slowly bring it down. And bring it yourself into a forward fold. Come to the tip of the toes on the left foot, bend slightly that right knee. Bring your left shoulder underneath that left knee, turn the palms back. Then I'm grabbing my right wrist. Come to the tip of the toes, lift, pressing with the right foot down. Find a point which is not moving, staying here, or lift. And then you can look to the right. And then slowly bring it down. Come to a forward fold. Enjoy it here. Grab your elbows, staying down. Relax your head. Just relaxing here. And bend those knees. Unroll that spine. Reaching up, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, arms to the side. We are going to bring it down towards the mat. Have a little bit of water if you like. Do a few more seated postures and then back bends, and then go into our inversions. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, looking forwards. On your exhale, send yourself back into plank and lower down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, Midwasana mountain posture. You can jump through. Paschimottanasana, bring the toes back, reaching forwards, and slowly bring it down. On your inhale, slowly up. You're going to lift off the floor. So you're going to come to your kind of Paschimottanasana forward fold. Hands in line with the knees. Press with the thumb index finger on the floor, not the outside edge of the hand. Reach elbows in like in Chaturanga. And then lift the bum, maybe point the toes and lift. And slowly bring it down. Take the feet wide. More or less 90 degrees or a little bit more if you have it. And then chest up, so spine straight.
Reaching with those elbows towards the floor, keep the toes up. The more down you go, the more stronger you are. You have to be on your feet so they don't roll forwards. If your elbows are on the floor, take either the hands forwards or the elbows to the side. Make a pillow with your hands and bring the chin towards those hands. Heels off the floor if you are close to the floor. Inhale slowly up. Shifting forwards, see if you can lift. And slowly down. Take the knees to the side, come into Mandukasana, feet to the side. So you can stay here on your forearms, you can make a pillow with your hands again, and bring it down. You can bring the arms to the side, arms forwards, whatever feels good for you. Now, the more forward you are, the easier the posture is. So if you want a little bit more, just shifting slightly back. Reminding ourselves that we have slightly different hips as well. So for men, it's easier to do this one. And if this is comfortable, on your next inhale, slowly press. Bring it in. One leg at a time. And then sit back in Vajrasana, so sitting on your heels. Come to the front of the mat. If you're starting on, we're going to go to Supta Vajrasana. You might bring the heels to the side, toes pointing back. So that's the first one. If you are more advanced in your practice, you can bring the heels in. And then you're going to take yourself back to the mat. So start by leaning back, bring the hands to the floor. Then one elbow down, the other one. And the full traditional posture, you're going to bring the forehead to the mat. So you're arching your If it feels good, you're going to lie down on the mat. So bring so that neck extended. Stretch to the quads. I'm still thinking stay here for too long. Do another posture. The head look forwards. One hand to the floor, the other hand to the floor, shifting forwards. And then take the hips to the side, feet to the front. Lie down on your mats. Stay here for a few breaths. You might feel that nice sensation on your thighs, down your legs. All that nice new blood going down. Bring the feet flat on the mat. Close to your sit bones. Knees up, feet hip width apart. Coming into bridge. Palms facing down. On your inhale, press with the feet, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes. Bring that chest towards the chin. Interlace the hands. So if your chin, interlace the hands. Press with the shoulders. Press with the back of the head.
your left foot, press it down and reaching up with the right foot, pressing even more with those shoulders down. Bring the foot down. Avoid looking to the side. Just listen to my voice. Press the right foot down. Press those shoulders down. Reaching up with the left foot. And then slowly bring it down. And slowly relax. I want you to relax so I can explain to you one thing. We're going to come into bridge again. And from bridge, you're going to go to shoulder stand. If you haven't tried your shoulder stand before, just stay in bridge. You're already working on those shoulders. So the transition I want to do from from bridge to shoulder stand, I'm going to bring my hips up and I'm going to take my fingers out. Your fingers have to be to the outside. Don't bring your thumb underneath your back. Don't bring the other fingers in. You can hurt yourself. So the fingers have to be out. And I'm bringing the heel of the hand, so this fleshy bit over here, the end, where your wrist is, to my sacrum area, more or less. So to the top of those glutes. And then I'm going to bring one foot up and then do the transition. So like I was taking that foot over my head and shifting my hips. And then I can bring it up and then I can adjust my hands. If this is too much for now, just take it to shoulder stand. Hands on the floor. Bring those legs over the head, knees touching on the head, hands to the lower back, and then press with the elbows. Shift. That's it. Squeezing those glutes. Otherwise, if you're going to go for the transition with me, lift into bridge. Fingers to the side, all fingers. Bring the heel of the hand to sacrum area. And then lift one of the legs and then shift. And then go to your shoulder stand. You can stay just in shoulder stand, or we can do all the beautiful things. Bring the right foot down, touch the floor. Keep the left leg up. Swap. Leg, we're going up to the ceiling. Bring it up. Both legs to the side, like if we're doing the splits. Bring them up. Bend the right knee to the side, coming to a tree posture. And then bring your left foot. Take both legs over your head into Halasana Plow. Your feet can be flexed, can be extending, it doesn't really matter. And if it feels good, you're going to extend the hands. So interlace the hands and then pressing with those shoulders still. So you're pressing down. Knees. Bring those knees to the ears. And then either come to bridge again, or I can just roll down, bring the feet forwards and relax. I'm going to go into bridge. So I'm going to lift. I'm going to take my fingers to the outside, my hands, so the heel of the hand to that sacrum area. And I'm going to shift my hips. One foot is bent, so I'm going to bring my left foot down. And then I'm going to bring my right foot down. Squeeze the glutes, one last stretch. Press those heels down. Press those shoulders and hand down, and then slowly relax. Extend your legs and come into fish, a counter posture. Press with your elbows. Bring the top of the head to the mat. Feet straight, hands into the Namaskar. And then slowly press with the elbows looking forwards. Just have a small rest here. If you have headstand in your practice, you can go for your headstand. Otherwise, you're going to do the basics with me first, and then we lift. If there's a different headstand for a few minutes, and then we're going to find our relaxation, our corpse posture. The traditional way, so there is videos explaining how to go into headstand. I'm going to measure my elbows first, bring them to the floor. And if you notice, I'm going to grab my hands, my elbows, and that means that my elbows are underneath my shoulders. Chaturanga arms, never away from that line. And then bring the hands together. Bring the top of the head to the hands, pressing with those elbows, and then slowly walk forwards and bring the foot in, lift. And then staying here or doing all the beautiful things that you can do. And then slowly bring it down. Slowly bring it up. Just finish with a camel to release all the shoulders and back. Curl those toes if necessary, or keep the legs straight. You can come from top, grab that ankle, or you can follow me. I'll grab my ankles, shift forwards, and then I'm looking back. So we look forwards. Otherwise, pressing with the hands on the heels, sit back. And let's do just the three traditional postures here. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Take the hands to the side. One palm back. Pratipallasana, revolve, reverse plank. Up. And slowly to the floor. Face to your neck. Relax your body. Relax. Coming back to the breath. More space. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Start with a count of 6 on your inhales and exhales. And if it feels good, take it up in even numbers. Including a visualization. Send your pranic energy down through the spine, starting on your third eye, reaching right to pranic energy up from the tailbone right to the third eye. The pranic energy with a golden sunny color. The apanic energy with a lunar silvery color. On your inhale, send that golden color down the spine. On your exhale, that silvery color up. Deepening your breath. Inhale through the nose. Out of the mouth. Inhale, make lots of space in the back of the. And exhale. Inhale. It's the same space for smile, so smile away. Movement subtle. Maybe allow them to grow, move the head from side to side. Maybe pressing one foot in the other. Maybe taking the arms overhead. Again, going from side to side. Pointing those toes, reaching up. That feels good. Give yourself a nice hug. And lift the head off the floor if that again feels good for you. Rocking from side to side. And then allow yourself to fall to your left side. Feel up with your hands underneath your head. Stay here for a little bit longer. And slowly coming up to sitting posture of your choice. Bring the hands to Namaskar. Finishing with 3 Oms. Inhale. Thank you very much for coming. Namaste. Shanti, Shanti.